Welcome back, Dodecadorks. We're the 12-sided guys. We have Matt playing Pine.
Hi.
Scott playing Rousse.
That's me.
Sabrina playing Nari.
Hey there.
Me, Paul, playing around with the contrast so I can see the screen better. And our special guest today, Jordan, playing with fire.
You thought you could get rid of me, huh?
Hoping.
Oh.
So, of course, all the normal stuff I usually say, i.e. check out our Patreon, 5-star reviews, tell your friends, join the Discord, we need snacks, etc. But there's more important stuff afoot today. First off, FanX for you all, if you're listening when this first comes out, may seem like a long time ago, but for us, thanks to the magic of podcasting, it was just a few days ago, and we want to shout out some folks. Daniel 3D printed the best table props and coolest business cards at the con.
Woo!
You left out Fall Break.
Gina designed a stunning banner and has taken on some of the podcast editing. Ryan crafted a beautiful real-life stained glass crystal pizza shield for our table.
It's on my windowsill right now, letting those lights shine through it.
Cameron created and has been moderating our community Discord server and has done some late-night tech help with our new website.
Did you say tug help? Because it sounded like...
Some late night tug help is always appreciated.
Oh, yeah.
That too, but also late-night tech help. And of course, all of our fans, old and new, who visited our booth or joined us for karaoke afterwards and made us feel like some sort of rock stars or something. I told Scott on our flight back home that it was going to be really hard to go back home the next day and just be a normal guy again. So from all of us to all of you, thank you so much. We love you.
Yes, thank you so much. Oh, it was so great.
I'm not crying. You're crying.
20 out of 10. Minus the fact that there were bed bugs and I still have itches all over my body.
Oh, no.
Oh, my gosh. I'm so sorry about that.
Well, hey, you know what? I had a certain guy. I went to the bathroom in the middle of the night and came back, and there was a certain guy with his arm under my pillow when I came back to my bed.
I got lonely.
Finders keepers, dude.
I'm just sad I wasn't invited. I was all the way in the other bed.
Anyway. But one more announcement. Our website is now fully operational, complete with episodes, bios, and a shop. What? A shop, you say? Yes, a shop, I say. Now you can get your own Dodeca duds like the t-shirts you saw us wearing at FanX. Go check out 12sidedguys.com.
Dodeca duds!
Dodeca duds.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Paul, it's 2022. It's Dodeca drip.
Oh, okay.
We should have like a Neopets version shopkeeper that's just Gerard.
Well, anyway, go check out 12sidedguys.com for all of that yummy goodness. But hey, did you bring it? Awesome. Yeah, my mom wouldn't get me the Game Link cable, so I'm glad you got one. She did get me a used yellow at Game Crazy over at Hollywood Video, so we can trade and battle.
What?
I'm gonna be the very best. Wait, there's already a save on here.
Never was. Oh my god, this is the most exciting thing ever. You didn't tell me I was gonna be Pokemon.
Let's see how full the Pokedex is in this random saved game.
I'm so excited.
What the heck was that?
That was a squeal of excitement.
It was so excitement, but I'm very sick.
Oh.
Oh my gosh, that was so great.
So it sounded like a squeaky cabinet door opening, but it was still
It did.
echoing the excitement.
Oh my gosh. What gen?
I was actually telling somebody that I was super excited for this episode, especially to hear Sabrina's response when she found out what we're doing.
He said yellow, so I guess what's that? Is that 1.5?
Gen 1, obviously.
Yeah, Gen 1, when you could have Pikachu to follow you.
So that's why I was saying, do they consider it Gen 1.5? Because I had red long before yellow came out.
I had blue.
Nah, it's still considered Gen 1.
No, yellow came out like a year later, dude.
When you are like 15, a year is a real long time.
Let's be
That's
honest,
true.
we were 17.
That's true.
That's true. I remember trading Pokemon senior year of high school with Jesse.
You guys had friends? I literally did not have friends. I think that intro was so accurate to my life.
Oh gosh. Here we go. Nari, Rousse, and Pine. As you are, I don't know whether you're dreaming, whether you're asleep. I don't know what's going on.
These are all strokes that Mr. Pine is having, and this is just like what he thinks is happening for a minute.
All of a sudden, there's kind of a light that starts to appear, and suddenly your surroundings get more clear. You can start to see around you that there are like stone walls, but it's kind of circular in nature. As you look up, you can see that the circle, the roof is domed as well. Like you're in a completely round room. Somebody started looking at the map a little bit early, but that's okay. As you glance around the room, you can see torches on the walls. You can see that there are 2 fireplaces. This is not a super large room. There is a table. There's some braziers. There is this nice ambient light from all of these fires around this room. It starts to feel just a little bit warm. As you guys look over at this couch, Jordan, what do they see?
They see.
Oh my god, it's so cute!
Wait, does the token emit light because the room got brighter?
Yes, the token emits light. Of course it emits light.
They see reclining this, like, I don't know how else to describe it except a cherubic fire lizard with these beautiful baby-like features, a little bit chubby around the midsection, a lovable blank expression, kind of permanently in a smile, reclining on the chair, and looks over at the group of them and goes, "Charmander, Charmander, Char."
Don't forget about the tail that can never go out.
That was really good, Jordan. That was really good.
All right, here you guys are looks like you're in Charmander's Pokeball.
Well, hello there, little guy.
Pardon me. I had something caught in my throat. Good evening, everyone. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Sir Reginald Aloysius Alexander Beauregard III, but you can call me Charmander.
Charmander, you're quite a dashing young man. Thank you for allowing us into your home.
Well, it's not often that I have people here in my humble abode.
How do you get Charmander from Sir Reginald Aloysius, etc., etc.?
Well, you see, you're here in my realm, if you will, at my level and in my abode. But for some reason, when we get out to the greater material plane, all they can hear is Charmander, Mander, Char, Charmander.
Wait, so does that mean that I'm going to start saying human, Hugh, man when we get out there?
It's entirely possible. I have no idea. It's the first time I've had somebody in here with me. So, what do you guys want to do?
Honestly, you keep a very tidy home.
I am quite proud of it, actually. I have a lot of beautiful artwork. A lot of it I've made myself, actually. If you don't mind me bragging a little bit.
These finger paints do look quite fetching.
Finger paints? I am an artist. Thank you very much.
I like the burnt edges around each painting. Very, very classy.
You know, you have to add a little bit of a special something, to make it truly your own.
Little char.
Well, yes, I suppose so, right? The namesake, after all. Well, can I treat you all to a drink or something? Perhaps a sit on the couch?
I would love a drink. And a sit.
I would love to sit next to you, Charmander.
Fantastic. Please, make yourselves very comfortable.
So typically when this happens, we meet someone who is in need of our assistance to accomplish some task. What is it that you do besides paint and hang out in this well-appointed room?
Honestly, I just hang out here until I get summoned up there to fight something. So, that's just...
Oh, you fight.
Well, I mean, occasionally. Usually other sorts of creatures.
Wait, this painting, is that a boy in blue jeans and a blue jacket with a red hat?
It sure is.
Who's that?
I actually don't understand what he says or have never really caught his name, but he tends to bring me forth to do battle from time to time, and it seems that he has some respect for me. So, I've taken liberties and composing a bit of artwork on his behalf. Do you like Chianti?
Oh, yes, please. So if I get this straight, you hang out here, again, beautiful room, very comfy, the couch, I must say, well upholstered, but you hang out here until some boy you don't know summons you to beat up things, and you do that, and then you come back here?
Yes. Would you like it chilled or do you like it warm?
Chilled is great.
Seems like a very fulfilling life.
Room temperature, please.
You see Charmander gets up and his stumpy little diminutive legs, and he kind of waddles across the room and grabs some glasses and pours some wine, which he, for some reason, has kind of a little wine rack thing, and pours them into some glasses and then gives them back to everybody. So a quick thing. I've never played any of the Pokemon games.
Oh my god.
Well, you're doing a bang-up job.
Wait, really?
not a one of them.
You should play them with your kids. They'd love it.
Yeah, they're great.
I'm sure they would, actually. I probably need to get into them, but it felt like that train left the station and I never got on, and then it just kept going,
Well, and so I designed this Pokeball, so I put a little bit of myself into this in case you guys couldn't tell.
I noticed.
Actually love the idea of a nice, cozy Pokeball. That's so cute.
Plus, I noticed the painting of Nurse Joy.
Yeah. Front and center.
Oh, I noticed the painting of Nurse Joy.
Yep, right over the wine cabinet.
Yes, perfect. I was always a Nurse Joy kind of guy. Well, you guys are kind of in here in this Pokeball, this cozy, warm, it's getting a little bit warm, but not too warm where you're starting to sweat. Just kind of getting a little bit sleepy, I would think. When all of a sudden you hear kind of all around you, Charmander, this is nothing new for you. You oftentimes hear noises coming from outside in the real world. Nari, Pine, and Rousse, you actually understand what's being said. And what it sounds like you hear this young boy's voice, and it says, "Oh no, not you guys again." And then you hear, "Ha ha ha, prepare for trouble and make it double." Does anybody else know this?
Prepare for trouble and make it double. To protect the world from devastation.
To unite all peoples within our nation.
To protect the bounds of truth and love.
To extend our reach to the stars above.
Jesse.
James.
And Meowth.
Team Rocket blasts off at the speed of light. Surrender now or prepare to fight.
Meowth. That's right. And then you hear this young boy's voice say, "All right, it's a battle, I guess. Charmander, I choose you." Charmander, you know what comes next.
Charmander has been laying on his bed sipping this glass of Chianti, and he's like, "Oh, duty calls. Ta-ta for now. Be sure to make yourselves at home, feel comfortable, help yourself to anything in the wine cabinet. I'll be back in a jiffy."
As Charmander says that, suddenly Charmander disappears in a flash of kind of electricity, but you feel that electricity hit you all as well. And before you know it, a zap of electricity pops out of this ball. You're standing in this room. This room is like extra large. Like everything is twice as big as it should be. And as you look behind you, you see this young boy in jeans, a blue jacket. He's got like a baseball cap on. He's holding this white and red ball. And it seems like that's where you just came from. But he is like 12, 15 feet tall. He's huge. And you realize maybe you guys are just a little extra small. And as you look kind of to the north towards this big doorway, you can see that on either side of this doorway are two figures dressed in white uniforms. They are kind of similar. One is a woman with long red hair wearing a mini skirt and some nice black thigh-high boots. Not going to lie, she always did it for me.
Oh, yeah.
On the other side is a dashing man with purple hair and a rose in his hand. And in between them, you see this really kind of freaky looking cat thing with a coin stuck to his head. And before you guys can say anything, this cat looks at you guys and says, "Hey, look at that. That Charmander must be some kind of special Charmander. Meow, that's not right. Hey, let's get him." And then...
Is the Meowth from Jersey?
That's exactly what I was thinking. Hey!
I can't do it. Come on.
That's exactly what he sounds like, Paul. You did a great job.
What's that
Oh,
Charmander
thank you.
doing?
Then you hear the woman say, "Change of plans. Let's steal that rare Pokemon. Arbok, go!" And then you see her throw out this ball. And from this ball is this giant purple snake. Huge. And as it comes out, you hear this, "Yarbok!" But what you guys also hear is, "All right, you're mine." And then the man with the purple hair says, "Wheezing, go." And you see this very nasty, very disgusting, like kind of ball, 3 balls kind of stuck together with like pustules and little valves and sphincters. And you hear this wheezing.
Oh, yeah.
I've never thought of those as sphincters until right now.
I've never thought of them as balls with sphincters stuck together.
And you hear this voice say, "Wheezing." But what you also hear is, "Yeah, man, let's get him." And we are going to roll initiative.
Nari rolled a 14.
Rousse got a 12.
I rolled a 1 for Charmander.
Pine rolled a 5. Jeez.
Charmander's speed is actually much better than Arbok.
Not quite as good as a Squirtle would have been, though.
It's true.
Okay, let's see here, because my rolls were quite terrible.
Wow, we rolled a lot of 1s here, guys.
Well, we got 2 natural 1s on our initiative, too.
Well, I got 2 natural rolls on my initiative. The only one who got better than a natural 1 was the one who was Meowth. Meowth got a whopping 8. Let's get this going. So at the top of the initiative with a huge roll of 12, we have...
Wait, I got 14.
Wait a second. I rolled a natural 1, and I still go 3rd.
Well, let me at him. I got some ground type moves.
I would have thought you were fighting type.
I mean, yeah, but they're poison, so, you gotta do what you gotta do.
So with a 14, we have Nari. Nari, what do Jesse, James, and Ash, what do they hear as it is your turn to go?
I think they hear kind of like a little bit of a guttural yell as I take my axe of the adjudicator and go towards this Arbok. And I go, for a 13 to hit.
A 13 actually will not hit.
All right, heck, I'm going to go again for a 23 to hit.
A 23 will hit, yes.
Awesome. All right, so that is going to do 15 damage.
Okay.
And then I'm actually just going to use my my second movement, and I'm just gonna attack again at this Ekans while I'm here. Oh heck! For a 15 to hit.
At the Arbok?
Or sorry, Arbok. Yes.
Yeah, let's get these purple snakes straight. This is a Arbok,
Yeah,
not
no,
an
it's
Ekans.
obviously an Arbok.
This is the evolved snake.
Does a 15 to hit? 15. Does that hit?
15 barely hits, yes.
Nice. Okay, cool. So that is going to do 13 damage, and I will come in again at a 22 to hit for 12 damage.
Total, you did 40 damage in one round. That's awesome.
Going, ah!
Arbok! And now it is Rousse's turn.
So Rousse will run up to stand next to Nari. As he's running up, Ash or Blue or Red, I guess. What was his name in yellow?
Ooh, that's a good question.
I don't know, but we're kind of combining the cartoon with the video game. But
Okay.
the reason why this had to be yellow is because this part of the game had Jesse and James in it, but only in yellow. Red and blue, it was just two regular Team Rocket guys. So anyway, I did do my research, everybody.
So what everybody hears is, as he's running up to attack, they hear, "Moo, moo, Mustachio Man!" He strikes out with his bronze dagger for a 29 to hit.
That'll hit, yeah.
For 12 damage, and then 7 precision, so 19 total.
Okay.
Then for a bonus action, he's going to reach into his pocket and pull out little Gigi, and he's going to throw her over to Wheezing. So Gigi will fly over to him to attack with her bright blue tongue.
Okay.
What does
She got-
Gigi say?
Oh man, I didn't think of that. Gigi says, "Skink, skink."
And then Pine says, "She talks."
So a 27 to hit on Wheezing
Okay, that will hit, yeah.
for 7 force damage. And that will be Mustachio Man's turn.
Okay. Rousse's turn is up. It is now Meowth's turn. You see this kind of goofy looking cat thing with a coin stuck to his head look at you all and go, "Yeah, it's time for pounce." And he's gonna pounce.
That is so good. You sound just like him.
Oh, hey, remember everybody who I met at FanX and they were saying that I did voices, and you've been listening to this podcast, you're like, no, Paul does not do voices. Apparently, I actually do. Anyway, Meowth is going to attempt to pounce on Rousse, and that is going to be I think it's only a 12.
That will miss.
Oh, and that is all that Meowth has. Pine, what does everyone hear as it is Pine's turn?
So as Pine draws his sword and readies to rush into the battle, you hear, "Whoa, whoa, whoa." All right, so Pine is going to go ahead and actually rush up toward Wheezing
Oh, okay.
and take some attacks there. So first attack, actually, let's do a fun spell. I'm level 10. Let's do this. I'm going to do the... Pine will draw a sword. And as he draws it, he will say, "This blade, lights of the firmament made manifest, flare of the day star." And he'll do the flare of the day star technique. Okay? So, now I'll make my attacks.
Okay.
That's a nat 1 for a 9, but I'm adding 10 to it, so that's a 19.
That will hit. The only way that a natural one can hit. Yes.
Okay. So that's 12 piercing damage, 2 cold damage, 17 radiant damage, and on top of that, Wheezing is going to need to make a DC 16 con save or be blinded.
Nari's gonna say, start using Nari's gonna say, start using ground damage, Pine. But it'll just come out, ah, ah.
Whoa, whoa.
Okay, so this will make sense. I'm just going to tell you kind of what happens to Wheezing. Okay, Wheezing failed their con save. Their con save only ended up being it was a 6 plus 6. That's 12. So failed. So Wheezing is blinded past 30 feet. Got it?
Oh, shoot. Okay, that makes sense.
Okay. You got to remember, you guys are level 10 and you guys are fighting some Pokemon, so there's all kinds of shenanigans that are about to happen. Okay, your second attack?
Yes, my second attack, let's go ahead and make that one. I'm holding concentration now on this attack. It was only an 11.
That will miss.
Okay, that's my turn.
Okay, cool. It is now Arbok's turn. Arbok is going to... Let's see. Arbok rears up and stares at Nari and Rousse and says, "Stare into my eyes!" And he casts Gaze on you. I need you both to...
Not the gaze!
Oh, jeez.
I need you to make some kind of save. Where is it? I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Here's a question for you.
Yes.
Can I counterspell that?
Yes, you can.
Please do, because Nari rolled a nat 1 for a 4.
Oh no.
I'm going to counterspell this.
Oh, dang it.
Charmander uses counter. It's very effective.
Counterspell, Char.
Yes. What's he doing with that spell? Charmander doesn't have a counterspell. Let me just check one thing real quick. You cast that spell and instantly the gaze, like almost like Arbok's eyes kind of like do like the cartoon thing where they kind of like spin like oppositely, like opposite directions. And he shakes his head and looks down at you guys and says, "Next time."
This guy.
This guy, yeah. Jeez.
He's under confusion!
Arbok's turn is up. That was Arbok's whole move. It is now Charmander's turn.
Charmander will move his 30 feet of movement up to there.
Okay.
Where did I have that? Was that right here?
Yeah, so kind of
that's
rushing
right.
over more on the left side of it, more by Arbok.
Yeah, and then I'm going to do... Now, remind me, if I cast a spell as my main action, can I use a cantrip as a bonus action if it's allowed? If it's a bonus action?
If the cantrip actually is a bonus action spell, then yes, you can.
Okay.
You can do a spell and a cantrip. Yeah.
Are there any bonus action cantrips?
Well, there can be if I use Quicken spell
Oh,
and
shoot.
turn it into a bonus action.
Yeah, so then the rule would basically be, yeah, you can use a leveled spell and a cantrip.
Cool. Okay, I'm going to Quicken spell and cast Haste on Pine.
Oh, very nice.
We call that swift attacks.
I was just gonna say, it seems like this is more than 4 moves, so I don't know if that's okay, but...
And then for my bonus action cantrip, I'm going to attack with my Flare, which is just a reskin of Firebolt.
Nice.
And
Were you attacking
we'll-
Arbok or Wheezing or Meowth?
We're going to attack Arbok.
Charmander, Firebolt!
A 26 to hit,
That will hit.
and this will do 9 plus the 5 for fire affinity, so 14 damage.
So you guys are just, I forget. So the great thing about random save games is that I get to see what you guys can do at level 10. I imagine that was Ember. Isn't that one of Charmander's attacks?
Yeah, Ember or Flare or something like that.
Not the most powerful flame attack.
Or flamethrower, yeah.
I mean, Firebolt is an attack.
Oh, Firebolt is an attack? Oh, yeah, very cool.
Oh, is Firebolt an actual Charmander attack?
I don't know if it's specific, like, I don't know if Charmander can technically learn Firebolt, but it is an attack, yeah.
All right. Well, Charmander, your turn is up, and it is now Wheezing's turn. Wheezing is going to just move around just a little bit, staying in Pine's threat range, and goes, "Oh man, you guys are gonna get it now!" And he rears up, and you hear James yell out, "Wheezing, sludge attack. And a line of acid comes shooting out. Oh, and it gets everybody but Charmander. I need everyone to make reflex saves. Difficulty 14.
Dexterity saves?
Yeah, sorry, dexterity saves. Yes.
Rousse got a 22.
Nari got a 17.
Nobody's close enough to me to get the bonus. Man, Pine only got a 13.
Pine is going to take full damage. Okay, here we go. Add these together. I rolled 1. That was 2. Oh my gosh. That is a total of 48 acid damage. 24 if you passed.
What?
Good grief.
Jeez.
So everyone but Pine passed?
Yeah, Charmander was out of range. It's only 30 feet.
Wait, that was a dexterity save. Do you get advantage on that because of haste?
Oh, I do.
Oh, you better make that check again.
That's a 17. Does that pass?
So everybody takes 24 acid damage from Weezing's sludge attack.
That's more like it.
And that brings us... Oh, and by the way, in case you guys have never played Pokemon, Weezing is this kind of like...
Sorry that you're lame.
Shut up, guys.
If you've never played Pokemon, turn off this podcast and just go download Pokemon Go.
Honestly, not Pokemon Go, but yeah.
Don't do that yet. At the end of the episode. Hey, but I was going to say, I didn't describe this very well. Arbok is like large size, like compared to you guys, twice as big. Weezing as well. And Weezing is floating in the air. Weezing, this kind of corpuscle, sphincter, bulbous, gross.
What's another gross sounding word?
Sphincter, corpus, ball sack.
Yeah, so Weezing is flying in the air. It is now Nari's turn.
All right, Nari is going to go right back at Arbok, and she is going to attack with her axe for a 21 to hit.
That'll hit.
Ooh.
Okay, for a 9 damage. And then coming in again, oh my gosh, for a 16 to hit?
16 will hit, yes.
Okay, nice.
It'll hit Arbok.
Nice. Okay, oh my gosh, I'm rolling really poorly. For an 8 damage. And then I think that she's actually going to use one of her superiority dice to try to hit them again. And I guess I can't really like disarm them, but I'm just going to try to like get a little bit of extra damage done.
Yeah, perfect. Roll your extra D8.
It's actually a D10 now because I'm level 10.
Oh.
So, and I rolled a nat 10.
Ooh, la-di-da.
And that was my first time rolling that superiority dice, so...
Well, congratulations. Well, Arbok is still standing, but definitely looking hurt. All right, Mustachioed Man, you're up. You've got Meowth to one side, and you've got Arbok to the other side.
So, Mustachioed Man is going to move north, just about 10 feet. He'll stay within threat range of both Arbok and Meowth, but not right next to Nari. He'll attack with his dagger.
And who's he attacking?
At Arbok.
Okay.
For a 30 to hit.
That will hit.
For 13 damage and then 12 precision, so 25 damage.
Oh my goodness, that was a huge hit, and Arbok is reeling. You can see like the health bar of Arbok, and it is almost gone.
Make sure they don't use a potion, guys.
So would you say that was super effective?
I think it was super effective.
Then I'm gonna have Gigi attack Weezing.
Okay.
On the other side, and this, she got a 16 to hit.
That will miss.
That will miss. Oh no, pardon me. I rolled a 16. It's a 24 to hit.
That will hit.
For 8 damage.
Okay.
That will be Mustachioed Man's turn.
I forgot something real quick. Is this the correct song? Is that this game?
Yes.
Okay. Yes, I'm on. All right, perfect. Okay, Mustachioed Man's turn is up. It is now Meowth's turn again. Meowth is going to scratch attack at Rousse with an 11 to hit. Does that hit?
That will miss.
Meowth, that sucks.
What a pussy! No, literally, it's a cat, giant cat.
All right, Pine, you're up. Pine, you've got Meowth kind of like 15 feet behind you, but you've got Wheezing, this giant corpuscular anus thing in.
What is a corpuscle? That's the thing. What's a corpuscle? It just sounds gross.
It's like 3 hemorrhoids joined together.
That's
one
more
big
like
hemorrhoid with 2 smaller hemorrhoids attached.
That's why I need my bidet.
Love my bidet.
All right, Pine, it's your turn, and then Arbok gets to go.
So Pine will say, whoa, and take a couple attacks. Actually, 3 attacks.
3 attacks? Oh, yeah, that's right. Haste.
I need to roll. I need to roll for concentration, honestly. Give me a second. Con save. That was only a 10. Actually, so my concentration on the blindness effect is dropped. He's no longer blind past 30 feet.
Okay.
So I'm going to go ahead and I'll, as my bonus action, I will say, what should I say? What? I will say, the Craven fall and are consumed. Sword of Infernos, level 2. And I'll do Sword of Infernos at level 2, and then I'll start taking my attacks. So, first attack is only a 13.
That will miss.
Second attack is only a 10.
That will miss as well.
And because I'm hasted, my third attack will be an 11.
Oh my gosh. That will miss as well. Oh, man.
You got to roll a 20-sided die, I think, my guy.
Jeez. I rolled a 5, a 2, and a 3. Well, then the only thing I'm going to do is I'm going to just shift around this guy, like toward James, so that I'm no longer in a line with all my allies.
Perfect. As you kind of approach James, you realize for some reason you can't attack him. Like, it's just impossible to attack him.
Dang it, that's what I was going to do next round.
Some kind of barrier. There's just something. Pine, your turn is up. It is now Arbok's turn. Yeah. Your turn is up. It's now Arbok's turn. Arbok is going to make 3 attacks. 2 bite attacks and then 1 constrict attack. A bite attack at each of Nari and Rousse. So we're going to add 7 to these rolls. So Rousse, does a 26 hit you?
Yes.
That is going to be 8 damage, piercing damage, plus 9 poison damage. So 17 damage total.
Okay. I'm going to have Squire half that.
And then another bite is coming this time at Nari, and that is a natural 20. Now,
Tech.
Sabrina, I did you wrong a couple episodes ago when you got crit on for like 7 damage. Your armor is adamantine plate. You are immune to critical hits.
Hell yeah, you are.
So this is a regular attack. So anyway, I wanted everyone out there to know I recognized I made a mistake. So now we're making it right, kind of, by me at least admitting it. So here we go. The damage is going.
That's because I'm super buff. Don't worry about it.
So a total of 21 damage. 7 of that is regular, and then the other 14 is poison damage against you.
Okay, cool.
With their third attack, they are going to attempt to constrict. I think they're going to constrict Nari. 1 more attack. Oh my gosh, you are so lucky I did not go for Rousse because it was another natural 20.
Oh, shoot.
This damage is going to be just 2d6 plus 4. That's only going to be 8 damage, and you are now grappled and restrained.
All right, I am going to use my Storm's Endurance to reduce that damage a little bit.
Perfect. Well, you are now restrained. You are grappled. There's no contested or anything. You are grappled and you are restrained, but you can escape. And the difficulty is I'm sure easy enough for you. But this big purple cobra snake has you all wrapped up, looking down at you, bleeding, and like one eye is swollen shut. And it looks at you and says, "You're mine now." It is now Charmander's turn.
All right. Charmander.
Here's a alert. I'm calling everyone.
I don't know. I was like, okay, so Wheezing is fairly obvious. He's like a stoner dude. Arbok, I just imagine, is just kind of just tough.
So Charmander is going to... Oh, but I don't want to lose concentration. Oh, crap. Sorry, I had this whole idea in my head, but then Pine would lose his haste.
You know what? It would be fine. I mean, I already wasted.
And doesn't losing haste make you like slow?
I already wasted a round anyway. It makes you so you lose your next round of combat.
So you would lose another round of combat.
Yeah, it's all good.
Oh, I don't know that I want to do that to you, man. Instead, what I will do is I will again use... I'm going to use a twin spell meta magic and burn a sorcery point to do Firebolt on both Arbok, right? Am I pronouncing that right?
Yes.
And
it's Cobra backwards.
oh, that's right. Okay. Arbok and Gassy Sphincter Boy.
Gassy Sphincter Boy.
Wheezing.
And Ekans is snake backwards.
Meowth is just like hanging out, like trying to claw people, and you guys are just like ignoring him. I think you all recognize he's a wiener.
He's going, Meowth, I'm doing things. I'm helping.
So I'm going to do an 18 to hit Arbok.
That'll hit.
With 13 damage.
Boom. Arbok, his eyes start to spin crazily, and like lines appear, like a swirl appears with his head, and he kind of shakes, and then he falls down as Jessie then holds out her ball and says, Arbok, return! And Arbok disappears from the battlefield.
Nice. And then my twin spell will go out with a 17 to hit Gassy Boy.
And that will miss.
Ooh, okay.
It goes right between three of the balls. Right in between all three of them.
Nice. Okay. Yeah, that is... Well, actually, can I use a little bit of my movement and get a little bit closer?
Yeah, you can use all your movement.
I was kind of on the far west side of the room, and so Charmander delightfully begins to hobble and move his way over towards the center of the room, so that way he's got a little bit better line of sight on the remaining enemy monsters, Pokemon.
I like to imagine that he's skipping.
Yeah, there's a little bit of a skip in his step, for sure.
Adorably so.
Kind of like a penguin almost, even though he's just a stumpy lizard guy.
All right, well, it is now Wheezing's turn. Let's see if Sludge recharges. No, it does not. Wheezing is looking for something to attack, and James says, Wheezing, tackle attack! And Pine, you have 3 attacks coming at you. 1, 2, 3. Boom. Let's see. 19.
That is normally a hit, but because of haste, my AC is 21.
Oh my gosh. 12 will miss as well, but the 24 will hit. And the 24 is actually the, I guess it was bite, claw. So it's actually one of the claws. One of the tackle attacks. It's a tackle attack. And that is going to do 2d6 plus 4. That is 15 damage, my friend. And then Wheezing is going to fly away very quickly. You can make your attack, but let me see how far you can move. All the way down to the back corner, easily back by Ash.
Well, I rolled a 15, so that's probably a miss since the 17 missed earlier.
That is a miss. Wheezing is over in the south corner over by Ash. You guys are all kind of more in the middle of the room. The only target close by at this point is Meowth, and we are back to the top with Nari.
Just a second. I did make a concentration check, and I passed. So I am still gonna set something on fire next time I hit it.
Very good. All right. Nari, you're up.
All right, I think Nari is actually going to chase Wheezing down and she is going to attack him because I think I have enough movement to just get there.
Okay. Make your attacks.
All right, so that's a 12 to hit.
That will miss.
Yeah. Oh, and a nat 20.
Oh, that's what we wait for. That's what we want. I can hear the crowd cheering from home right now.
Woo! Fall break, they say.
All right, so that was a 16 damage to Wheezing.
Nice. Okay. Wheezing still looks pretty hardy at this point. Rousse, you are up. You have Meowth right in front of you, kind of going, Meowth, hey, I'm gonna get you, Meowth. And Wheezing is way over at the other end of the room. And then Meowth also says, there's a reason I never fight.
Rousse is gonna reposition to the other side, staying in threat range, but just moving around to the opposite side of Meowth. He's going to attack with his dagger for a 24 to hit.
Yep, that'll hit.
Just 10 damage, because nobody else is threatening him, so no precision that time.
Okay. Meowth is hurting bad.
Oh, really?
Very, very bad. Oh, yeah. Like, real bad. Like, ouch!
Okay. Gigi's gonna fly over and try and lick him with her bright blue tongue.
Okay.
And she got a 24 to hit as well.
Okay.
Jeez.
And how much force damage?
10.
And Meowth kind of does that whole you and spins in a circle and then falls down, bonk, with like a little black
Meowth,
spiral over his head.
Meow, that's smarts.
As Rousse finishes up, he looks over at Jesse and he says to the crew, guys, I think I saw him at a drag show in Almar once.
Oh, yeah, he was very talented, to be honest.
There are a couple of episodes where Jesse is actually, or pardon me, James is in drag.
A couple.
Yes. A couple. Yes. Every other episode. Fantastic. All right. Well, Meowth is now out of it. Mr. Pine, that is your turn. You are way up kind of more on the north side of the room, but I think you might have enough movement to get to Wheezing.
Oh, I definitely do. I'm hasted, which means my speed is doubled.
Oh my gosh.
So I have 70 feet of movement.
Nice.
All right, so with plenty of movement, Pine will say, "Whoa!" and come up to Wheezing right about 10 feet from Nari, and I'll go ahead and make my 3 attacks. That's a nat 1, that's another 11, and that's a 14.
Oh my gosh. Oh, Pine.
Oh, man.
Your rolls. Okay.
Whoa! That's my turn.
Not very effective. Okay. Charmander, it's your turn.
You're going to drop concentration, I know. It's fine.
I'm sorry to do this to you, Pine. I'm going to drop concentration. And Charmander is going to go, Charmander, Char, and waddle another 10, 15 feet closer towards Wheezy and cast a 5th level immolation on him.
Jordan, I kind of want to kill you. I want to hang you up by your feet and tar and feather you.
I'm sorry.
The shame.
This isn't the Jeffersons.
I was going to say, are we moving on up?
Yeah.
I know.
Are we moving on up to the east side right now? Wheezing.
Weezer? What? Those hoodlums. Anyway, I'm gonna cast this 5th level immolation spell on them, though. So he needs to do a DC 17 Dex save.
That will be a failure.
And I think, let's see, it's 8d6, which is 32 damage. And then for my affinity of flame stuff, yeah, so it'd be 37 then.
Did he get burned, though?
What? Did Wheezing get burned?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Wheezing got hit hard.
It's the status effect.
Yeah, it's a status effect.
Oh, for Pokemon?
Yeah, it's the Pokemon status effect.
Oh.
He'll burn every round.
Right over Paul's head because he never actually played it.
Oh my
He watched
God,
me
Paul.
play.
Y'all are just making me sad.
You shut your mouth. I got out of Pallet Town and I beat Gary.
Yeah, I totally beat a bug catching kid once.
His name was Joey?
Jeez. I cannot believe, Paul, that you have not played that game. You monster.
I watched the show, though. All right, Charmander, that's your turn. We are now on to Wheezing. Let's see if Sludge comes back. Sludge is back in play. Let's see what Wheezing can do. Wheezing is going to situate himself to hit 2 people. That will be Charmander and Nari. I need both of you to make dexterity saving throws, difficulty 14.
Charmander.
Nari got a 9.
And Nari gets Pine's benefit, I think, though.
Yes, so that's plus 4.
Yeah, so 13.
That's still 1 short.
Oh. And Charmander got an 8.
All right, here we go. 11d8 acid damage.
11d8's not a real number.
Oh my gosh.
11d8. This was a huge, oh my gosh, this was huge. 52 plus 8, 60 acid damage. Holy cow. Ouch.
Nari passes out at... Nari had 60 HP left, so she goes,
Okay. That's a lot of damage.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh, Ash tries to return Nari to the Pokeball, but you just won't go in because technically you guys are all part of Charmander. Oh, Nari goes down and it was her turn next. Nari make a death saving throw.
Alright, let's see what's going on here. Come on, guys. Oh my god,
no.
I rolled a nat 1!
That's 2 fails. Oh my goodness, you guys. Ooh, this is getting very rough.
A quick thing.
Yes.
Hey, Paul. The immolation spell at the end of Wheezing's turn. See, I did it right that time. I'm giving myself a pat on the back as we speak.
Yeah, good old sphincter boy over there.
Yeah, thank you. At the end of his turn, the target has to repeat the DC 17 Dex saving throw or take 46 fire damage.
But is it concentration is the thing?
It is, and I'm gonna have to. I should probably roll my concentration check now then.
Yeah, go ahead and roll it. And what's the difficulty?
Gosh, what is the difficulty? I just took 60 damage.
No. Okay, so your difficult. Oh my gosh. You got to get a 30 on a Constitution save, which means you have to get a natural 20. A natural 20 will get it, no matter what.
Okay.
Oh.
So, I got a 15.
Okay. So he's not on fire. I think he would have failed it anyway. So, I mean, he would have failed the save, so he would have taken some more damage. But as it is, no, you dropped your spell. Nari has 2 death saves. Gone. 1 more death saving throw failed, and Nari won't get to move on to the next battle. Because you guys always know how random save games go. There's always 2 battles at least. All right, moving on. Rousse, it is your turn.
So Rousse will run up to stand in the middle of Nari and Mr. Pine, right, squaring off with Wheezing. And as he does, he'll snatch Gigi out of the air, hand her one of her little potion deliveries, and throw it towards Nari. So Gigi will fly out towards Nari and administer a little bit of healing, giving Nari 7 health back.
7 health and 1 level of exhaustion. Perfect. And then Gigi, for some reason, flies way back over towards the middle of the room because Gigi's kind of doing double duty.
Yeah, because that's where I left her. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Then I rolled to attack with my dagger, but I got a 15, so.
That'll miss. All right. Meowth is down. Pine, the other cat here on the screen. It is your turn.
Whoa! And I'll stand there because I can't move or do anything.
Oh, that's right. Oh my.
Whoa!
Ooh. Okay, so I will tell you this. If Charmander deals some big damage, there is a possibility Charmander can take down Wheezing right now. But it's going to have to be relatively big damage.
Yes. Okay. I mean, I still have another 5th level spell slot, so let's go ahead and cast another 5th level spell of Immolation on
Okay, that's a dexterity save, right?
this guy. Yeah, DC 17 dex save.
So it's a save. Made the save.
Okay, so he'll take half of 34 damage.
Which will be then 17. 17 damage.
What I will do is I will use a quicken spell and burn another 2 sorcery points to quickly cast Firebolt as well.
Okay.
23 to hit.
That will hit. Now, let me tell you this. I'm just going to tell you because this is kind of fun. If your Firebolt can deal 11 damage, wheezing will go down.
Oh, come on. Big money, no whammy. 9 plus 5 is 14.
Oh, 14
Get wrecked,
damage.
son.
I imagine Charmander rears back and blows fire out of his mouth, bathing Wheezing in flame, and it is super effective. Wheezing catches on fire, and what everyone else hears is Wheezing. But what you guys all hear is, oh man, this sucks. It hurts so bad. It burns, man.
Wait, Mr. Pine has a cream for that.
I thought those guys looked familiar.
And then Wheezing goes and floats back over by Jesse and James, and then Wheezing starts to puff and puff and puff, and then Jesse and James look at each other and they go, looks like Team Rocket's blasting off again, as Wheezing explodes and Jesse and James go flying out of the screen for some reason, even though you guys are underground. And Meowth goes too.
And Meowth goes too.
Cue victory music.
Woo.
Doodly-doo.
After you guys are done, Ash pulls out a Pokemon and he goes, good job, Charmander. Why don't you go back in there and get some rest? And then he sucks you guys all back into Charmander's Pokeball.
So this is just like what you do all day?
Yes, isn't it wonderful?
I mean, that was pretty amazing, I'm not gonna lie.
Well, you know, it's a simple life, but one that I find quite rewarding, actually, if I do say so myself.
It seems to take the whole crawl aspect out of a dungeon crawl.
You know, my thoughts exactly, which helps because I've got such stumpy little legs.
I was going to say, they're adorable. You should be quite proud of them.
I do feel quite proud. Well, we'll want to rest up because you never know when the blue pants one decides to call me up again, so...
Nari is gonna uncork a potion and just kind of chug it for a second just to feel a little bit better.
And you guys can also take a short rest in here.
Pine is going to give you, Nari, Pine's going to give you 25 healing for Commander's morale.
Oh, well, thank you. I'm feeling much better now.
Of course, I mean, I was pretty much worthless that entire fight. I used a whole bunch of my spell slots and didn't really hit once. So, I got to do something.
And Charmander, you would know that the likelihood of being called up again right away is pretty slim. I mean, there's 4 other Pokemon on Ash's belt that he can use. 4, right? Isn't it a total of 5?
Why only 4? Why does he have an empty slot?
Yeah, 6, dude.
Oh, he's 6. Oh, excuse me. Sorry,
oh my
5.
God, Paul, this is so embarrassing.
Hey, I do remember that he caught oh gosh, dang it. You guys, I'm failing you all. Anyway, so there's 5 other Pokemon on his belt. So the chances of being brought back up are pretty slim. And Charmander, you also know that there's a very good likelihood that very soon you'll get to go visit the Pokemon Center and maybe have a little visit with Nurse Joy.
Absolutely.
Okay, everybody burn your hit dice, because what ends up happening is you guys are all kind of in here just relaxing, just talking a little bit about, what's going on. And then you can hear from outside of the Pokeball, you hear a voice, and it's an older man. And it says, so I must say, I'm impressed you got here. And then you hear, Giovanni wants to fight. And you hear Ash call out, and he throws out a Pokeball, and it's, Pikachu. And Giovanni sends out, go Onyx. And then you can hear the sounds of battle, and you hear like just kind of some I mean, you guys can hear what the Pokemon are saying, and there's a lot of cussing. But then after a while, Pikachu gets called back in, and some other Pokemon goes out, maybe Magmar or something. And then Rhyhorn comes out for Giovanni. Anyway, after a while, you guys are just kind of sitting in there listening when you hear Giovanni call back Rhyhorn and send out Persian. And then you hear Ash say, "Oh, man. Well, Charmander, sorry to bring you back so soon. I know you're not fully rested, but go, Charmander!" And...
Hey, not this guy again. Giovanni.
Yeah, I recognize this room.
What the heck is that rug?
Dude, is it a bear wearing
It's
a helmet?
It's a bear with a helmet. That's not even a Pokemon. You didn't even try to put an Ursula there.
This is Gen 1.
The highlighter to put some yellow like spots on that bear. I'm so offended.
This is Gen 1. So there is like 151 Pokemon, or 152? I can't remember.
Is it a Kangaskhan skin?
Oh, come on. Jesus Christ.
Mew is 0 and Mewtwo is 151, correct?
Nope. Mewtwo is 150, Paul.
Oh my god, no, you're so wrong. Mew is 150 and Mewtwo is 150. Jesus Christ.
What about Missing Go?
What?
Missing Go is like not that gen.
Yes,
Wait,
come on, you guys.
I thought you could get Missing Go in the first gen. I thought it was like an error.
I don't think so, no.
Gosh, you're so stupid, Scott. Oh my goodness.
So here's the deal. You guys, I have very limited things I can do here to make these maps. So there's a bearskin rug on the ground wearing a helmet, and I imagine that Giovanni, being the that he is, found some super rare Pokemon and killed it and stuffed it and put it on the floor. So there you go. There's a dead Pokemon on the ground acting like a rug, okay? And you can see in front of you this massive feline with, I mean, if Meowth was kind of a wiener, this is the opposite. This is an uber predator, a tiger minus the stripes, a big red jewel in the middle of its forehead. It's kind of off-white, kind of cream-colored fur, and it is prowling around the room. You can see Ash is sweating behind you. It looks like his 5 other Pokemon all were taken down, and now it is up to you 4 to bring down Persian. We are going to roll initiative.
Yeah, Charmander got a 20 that time.
Nari rolled a 3.
I mean, Sir Reginald Aloysius Alexander Beauregard III got a 20.
Rousse got a 21.
Pine continues his mediocre rolls with a 10.
Persian got a 3.
So me and Persian are going to have to duke it out.
Or what's your dex score? Is it 15?
No, it's 12.
12. Okay, Persian's going to go first. Rousse, it is your turn. Oh, and by the way, if Arbok and Weezing were large, Persian is huge.
So bigger than the giants pulling our strings.
Well, yes, yeah, actually, yes. I'm taking some artistic liberties with this, okay?
Rousse is going to cast Refracted Image on himself. And so 4 duplicates appear kind of nearby him. That will be his turn.
Okay, awesome. Charmander, it is your turn.
All right. Charmander's going to walk up, and so he's not quite within 5 feet, but once he's within 10 feet, he's going to use a bonus action of his Draconic Cry, where he lets out a cry at his enemies within 10 feet until the start of my next turn. Myself and my allies have advantage on attack rolls against the enemy that could hear me.
Oh, fantastic. What does that
but
sound
you're
like?
not a dragon yet.
It sounds a lot like Charmander, charge.
I can see the research that you did before playing.
Why, thank you.
I mean, it's pretty thorough, honestly.
yes.
Only the best, guys. Only the best. And then I will cast a... Let's find a spell to cast at this guy here. Don't ya know? This would be stupid. Let's do that. Charmander points to the ground in front of him and draws a line with his finger, and a wall of fire erupts across the entire room and right through the area where the creature is standing.
Oh my. Okay, well, let's see here.
DC 17 Dex save.
Like bisecting him?
Yes.
Like
Okay.
this?
A little bit back a little bit. There you go. Perfect. So totally bisecting him.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so DC, what's the difficulty?
DC 17.
That's a 4 plus 2. That's a total of 6.
Great. He takes 23 damage.
Wow. Okay.
And that is it for Charmander.
And now it is Pine's turn. Pine with a 10. Which side of the wall of fire is hot? The side towards Giovanni or the side towards you?
We'll say the side towards Giovanni.
Okay.
Okay, Pine will remark, "It appears this youngster's facing off against some kind of adult mob leader. This is weird, I'm not gonna lie. But redemption time!" And he'll charge toward Persian, crying out, "Whoa, whoa!" And he's going to attempt to do Fury Swipes, which is his normal attack.
Okay.
That's a 15 to hit.
With a reaction, Persian then does dodge whoosh, and instantly has a 20 AC.
And then another attack will be a 13 to hit.
That will miss.
And then as a bonus action, I will say, "Field Marshal, sir, I'm really sucking at this," and toss out Koenig's S-Talk.
Where at?
Let's do, just right next to me. That's fine. And that's a 17 to hit, which is also
That will
a
hit.
miss. Well, you said his AC was 20.
His AC was 20 for one attack when he dodged.
Oh, I thought this was a shield thing, not a parry thing. Okay.
No, this just so you know, I upped the challenge rating for my creatures for this one, so good luck, everybody.
Ooh.
6 force damage. Is he bloodied?
Not even close.
Okay, that's my turn.
Okay, all right, fantastic. That brings us now to Persian. Persian is going to do, you hear Giovanni yell out, "Persian, furry, furry. Persian, fury swipes." And 4 scratch attacks are coming. 2 at Charmander and 2 at Pine. Charmander, the 2 attacks coming your way. We have 24 and 23.
Oof. Yeah, those will both hit.
That is, oh my gosh, you guys, this is so bad. 3d8 plus 3, that's 14, plus another 14, that's 28 damage total to Charmander. Now, Mr. Pine,
Okie dokie.
we have got 2 attacks coming towards you. And we have got, a 32, and we've got a 22.
They will both definitely hit.
And that will be 23 and 23. That's a 46 damage to Pine.
Holy crap. Yeah, that hurts.
And Persian is going to move away around the wall of fire to get away from it. So actually moving towards, kind of staying in Pine's threat range, but moving out of Charmander's threat range. Is there anything Charmander wants to do as a reaction? An opportunity attack?
Yeah, I'll take a swipe at him.
Okay.
I mean, I don't have really anything. I guess technically I gave him a dagger, but
There you go. Just roll that claw,
sure.
that scratch damage.
there we go. A 9 to hit.
That will miss.
Dang.
Okay. And Nari, it is your turn.
All right, Nari is going to swing her axe for a 26 to hit.
That will hit.
And then that is going to do 16 damage, and she is going to come in again for 27 to hit.
That will hit. No point in trying to deflect those.
For 12 damage, and then she is just going to use her endurance to go again because she does not trust this little guy. And that is a nat 20.
Do you remember when I used to hit things?
Okay. Let's see what kind of damage. Days. Let's see what kind of damage.
For a... So it would be a 25 damage.
25 damage. Okay.
That's it. That's it for now.
So total, you guys have done 82 damage to Persian, and Persian is still looking pretty dang healthy.
I think you have one more attack, don't you?
One.
You only did 3.
2. Oh yeah, no, you're right. Sorry. It's just because I messed up on accidentally hitting the other one. So yes, let's go again. Oh my gosh. So that was in that one for a 10 to hit.
Okay, that will definitely miss.
But I am going to use my superiority dice to see if I can do anything better than that. So that would be a 20 to hit, not natural.
Okay, there is nothing that he can do to not get hit by that.
Sweet, so that's going to be 9 damage.
All right, good round for Nari. Okay, that now brings us to Rousse. Rousse, it is your turn, mustachioed man.
Rousse is gonna step up towards Persian, kind of stepping towards like the right or the east side of the room, and then skirt around the backside so that he's kind of opposite Nari and Mr. Pine, and he'll strike out with his dagger. Let's see if he can hit. 29 to hit.
That will hit.
For 15 damage and 10 precision, so 25 damage.
Okay.
Mr. Pine, you got hit pretty hard, didn't you?
Oh, hell yeah.
Rousse is going to reach for his pocket lizard and throw it towards Mr. Pine.
No, not that. Send Gigi.
Rousse will reach in and grab Gigi and heal Mr. Pine for 12 hit points.
Oh, that's great. Thank you.
Charmander, your turn.
You know, I don't know that we kept good track of this last time, but we're going to try it again this time. Charmander's going to walk a little bit closer towards it. Persian? Is that it? With an N?
Yes, Persian. Yeah, it's just Persian.
Okay.
Yeah, basically, a cat from Persia. Yep.
Yes. A Parisian.
Parisian.
But not the Alolian Persian. Not the Alolian Persian or whatever. The
with
blue
the
one
cheeks.
with the chubby cheeks. Now this is like the badass one.
Nice. Cool. Well, I'm going to use my bonus action to do my draconic cry again. And this will, until my next turn, remember, everybody, you will have advantage on your attack rolls.
Oh, shoot. We had that last time, didn't we?
Yeah. And then I'm going to burn a fair few of my remaining sorcery points to do a twin spell casting of, with my last spell slot here, of haste. This time on Nari and on Rousse.
I see how it is.
You failed me for the last time, Commander.
I appreciate it.
All right, very good. So we have 2 hasted folks. Okay, and Mr. Pine, you are not hasted. It is your turn.
That's right, and I have advantage on my attack. So first off, I'm also going to circle around just so that I'm not right next to Nari. And I'll go ahead and take some attacks with advantage. First one is a 22 to hit, finally.
That will hit.
Okay, so that does 10 piercing damage, 3 cold damage, and Unleash with Precision, Swordmaster's Fury. For a level... Let's do a level 2, because who knows when I'm going to hit this thing again. So that's an extra 3d8 for 16 additional damage.
Wow, okay, nice.
So that was 29 damage. And then I will do my second attack. Yeah, so 27 to hit.
Okay, that'll hit.
With advantage, it's 7. That's a 1 on both damage dice, so 7 piercing, 1 cold. Unleash with Precision, Swordmaster's Fury, level 1. and do an additional 2d8 for another 9. So that was 17 damage.
Nice. All right. Persian looks like they've taken a beating.
Yeah, but I'm not done.
Oh.
Because that's like a kind of Zest talk. 26 to hit. Oh, nice. For 5 force damage.
Awesome. Okay, I'm going to be a total jerk right now. Which direction was the fire hot on? Was the heat facing Giovanni, or was it facing back into the room?
Giovanni.
Oh, okay, never mind then. Pine, you're fine.
Nice attempt at being a jerk.
Oh, and a quick thing too. Since I had to cast haste, I had to drop concentration.
Okay, wall of fire is gone. Okay, Pine, your turn is up. It is now Persian's turn again. Persian rears up, and I was gonna do a Shere Khan voice, but then I realized I can't do a Shere Khan voice. So anyway, Persian just hisses and does.
Wait, gross. Oh, hisses.
And then does Fury Swipes again. This time, all 4 of you are in range. Each one of you has a swipe coming your direction. Okay, Charmander at 24.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Okay, here comes 3d8 plus 8. That is 23 damage to you.
Jeez.
Nari. Oh, only a 17.
Heh, get wrecked.
Yeah, remember you've got the +2 on AC for Rousse and Nari.
Okay, Pine. Natural 1.
Hell yeah.
Whoa.
And Rousse, so he has to get a 6 or lower to actually hit you, correct?
Yes, that's correct.
Okay, that's an 18, so he's going to hit one of your dupes. So what does he have to do? What do we do?
In order for him to actually hit, he has to get 15 or higher.
Well, he's got a plus 13 to this, so that's a 19 to hit. So one of your duplicates
Yeah,
evaporates.
one of them disappears.
And that is Persian's turn. Yeah, I guess that is Persian's turn. Okay.
Hallelujah.
I'm swinging 22 to hit
That'll hit.
for a 17 damage. And then
Okay.
a 25 to hit for
Yes.
a...
Oh, remember you've got advantage on these too.
Oh, sweet. Well, 17 damage.
Oh my gosh.
You get another attack because of haste as well.
Oh, I do?
Yeah,
Okay,
take,
cool.
Take your third attack.
Is it 2 attacks, though? Because I get 2 attacks
No.
per turn? Or no,
It's
just one?
just one with the haste spell.
So that's 24 to hit.
That's going to hit. He's got this really cool deflect attack thing that doesn't come into effect because you guys aren't rolling low enough.
He got to use it once.
That's going to be 13 damage. And
Oh
then
my
I'm going to
gosh.
use one of my superiority dice just to, like, give him a little bit extra oomph. Since I
Okay.
can't, like, disarm him or anything exciting. And that was only an extra 2 damage. So that was my turn.
Huge round, Nari. Huge round. Persian is hurting.
Big.
And this is now telling me that maybe I can start throwing more challenge rating 15 creatures at you. Okay, Rousse, you're up.
Well, okay, Paul, that's not what we said. We did not consent to more 15 challenge ratings.
So with advantage, Roos got 30 to hit with his dagger.
That'll hit.
For 13 radiant, 12 precision for 25 damage. Then he will strike again for 26 to hit again with the second strike.
And that will hit.
For only 8 this time, because I already did precision this turn.
Rousse, what happens?
Oh, snap.
So the white burst of energy that extends past the dagger, like cleaves off the jewel from the tip of his head, and then it like ping, ping, ping lands on the ground.
As the jewel falls off and Persian kind of sways on his feet and then crashes to the ground, you can feel the whole ground shake with his fall. And Giovanni stands up, pulls out a Pokeball, and summons Persian back. Cue victory music. then says, "What? This cannot be! I see you raise Pokemon with utmost care. A child like you would never understand what I hope to achieve. I shall step aside this time. I hope we meet again." And then he just kind of walks away, and Ash doesn't do anything to stop him.
He didn't have anything to say about the three tiny humans that popped out of Pokeballs.
Hey, Charmander, I don't think this was a league-sanctioned battle.
I'm beginning to suspect that as well.
Does that matter? It seems like this guy is kind of a mob boss. He's kind of like, hey.
And we wrecked this fool, so, whatever.
Well, I'm just confused. Like, if he's a mob boss, like, why he's adhering to these like rules of Pokemon battles to let this little boy win?
Yeah, don't guns exist?
I don't know
guns,
if they do. I don't know if I've ever seen a gun.
I'm going to be honest. I think you guys are overthinking this.
I believe at least in this area, there's only 151 total animals.
No, only Pokemon, because they are technically based off of animals. So, like, in the Pokédex, it does say that Persian is a cat Pokemon. So, there are more animals.
So as you guys are talking with Charmander right now, suddenly Charmander starts to glow and his form starts to change. And you guys are watching Charmander, and you hear Ash go, "All right, Charmander's gonna evolve. Quick, press B." Let's turn this off for now.
It hurts.
What?
My body.
I don't want to leave my body behind.
Oh no.
Click. Okay, guys. I just turned off the Game Boy.
Did you save first?
You need to save it first.
Yeah,
Paul.
You'll have to fight Giovanni all over again.
Maybe that next time he'll do better. Maybe he'll bring out Kangas Khan this next time. Yeah, that was a blast. Well, actually, okay, so the Persian, the template I used for Persian is actually, what's it called? 100-handed one, which is like a giant that gets 4 attacks, but then has like deflect. It's like it gets a reaction every single turn, but you guys wouldn't leave its threat range, so it didn't get like attacks of opportunity. And then it has like this deflect attack, which adds 5 to its AC, but its AC is only 15. So if you get 20 or higher, there's no point in doing it. So I thought he was going to be a little bit stronger than he was, but still hit like a dump truck.
Yeah, he did.
He should have put on some armor. Maybe the helmet from that bearskin rug.
Which isn't even Ursula rug. Come on, guys.
Oh, but it's got a helmet on.
How to make a bearskin rug look like a Pokemon? I know, a medieval helmet.
You're exactly right. I'm glad somebody understands.
You're not wrong, Paul. You're not wrong. It looks a lot like a Pokemon.
Oh, man. Well, hey, guys, thank you so much for playing Pokemon with me. I had a blast. All you listening out there, don't worry. Next time we get together, we are jumping into Chapter 7. So go and join the Discord if you haven't already. You can go check out our shop at our website, 12sidedguys.com. Tell your family, tell your friends, check out our Patreon. And until we get together next time, we hope you have a great time.
It was fun playing with you again, Jordan. We'll miss you.
Yeah, we'll miss you. See ya.
Oh, guys. Oh.
Yeah, bye.
We'll see you later.